Okay. So, I don't know if anybody here's mother is still alive. Mine is. I had a great mom, I had a great childhood, but one thing I was never able to do is one-up my mother. I mean, she was like on it. She was always there. It was like, I had these masterminded grand scheme plans, never worked out. Because mom is smart. She's like a little ninja. You'll have your friends over, and she's like, oh, I have some cookies and some lemonade, you kids, and then your three friends go out the door, and then she'll grab you by the scruff, and it's just like, you better be back by 7 or no 18 for you tonight. Okay. I don't want to go to hell. Okay. So this one time, I thought I was going to have the upper hand. I did not want to eat the Brussels sprouts. I don't know, I was like 10 or 11 or something. I did not want to eat them, and I was just, I don't know if I had too much sugar or whatever, but I was just hyper, out of control. She should have just given me a drum set and called it a day. She didn't do that, and I was flipping out and doing all this crazy stuff. And then she says, will you please eat your Brussels sprouts? And I said, no. Well, if you don't eat your Brussels sprouts, your dad's going to be really angry with you. Well, he's not here because it's lunchtime. Schmin. So I said, okay. She said, okay. And then she's like, well, you're really stressing me out. I know I would let you play outside, but you have to just please do this one thing for me. Can you please? And I said, no, and you can't make me. There's nothing you can do that's going to make me eat these Brussels sprouts. They're cold, they're nasty, and they're disgusting, and I hate you. Did you just say that you hate me? Yes, I hate you. The other kids on the block don't have to eat their Brussels sprouts. Meh. And she says, well, if that's really the way you feel, there is some heart disease in your mom's family, and if you stress your mother out too much, she could just have a heart attack and die. And I said, you're full of crap. And so I got up and I knocked the plate off the table and I walked away and I said, you don't even know, or something stupid like that. And I turned around and she was laying on the floor in a heap. I freaked out. I said, whatever, Mom, whatever, okay, fine, whatever. I went over and I was like, and I tried to tickle her and she wouldn't move. I kicked her a little bit with my shoe and she wouldn't move. I screamed at her, in her ear, nothing. Shook her, she wouldn't move. I rolled her over, she wouldn't move. I, kind of slapped her in the face. I did this because she told me I did this. I went in to the kitchen, got a glass of water, came back, threw it in her face, and she didn't move, and I freaked out. So I did the only thing I thought I could do. I called my friend Jimmy. Jimmy, I think I killed my mom, so we need to go to Mexico. And he said, okay, man, I'll be right there. So how are we going to get there? Well, my mom has a car, but she said that if I ever took the car and, without permission, I'm not allowed to drive. I'm only 10, but she said she would ground me. And he's like, well, she's dead, man. You clearly killed her. You're going to go to jail for like 1,000 years, and they will kill you. I don't want to die. I can't go to jail. I just can't. He's like, okay, I'll come over. And then we'll take some money out of your mom's purse and we'll have milkshakes. I'm like, oh, okay. That'll make everything. So I turned the stereo up real loud, I ran around the room, I knocked everything over, I ripped my sister's Barbie doll heads off, I drew with crayons all over the walls because I figured my mom was gone and if I was going to go, I'm just going to have some fun. So 15 minutes later, my friend Jimmy comes to the door. Swear to God, I opened the door, I had my mom's wallet, I had her keys, and I opened the door and Jimmy was like, hey! And then his face got extremely scrunchy and sullen and white. And I was like, what, do I have something in my teeth? And then right behind me, out of nowhere, like a fucking alien zombie ghost, I hear, you are so grounded. My mom had been following me around for 5 minutes. I fell over, screamed, and my friend Jimmy took off, and I didn't see him for 2 weeks. That's right, you can't mess with Mom. Thank you.